Have you ever woken up in the morning and thought, my marketing sucks? And what happens if you don't fix your marketing? That business that you created could just fade away into the ether, all because you didn't know what to say to the world to get them to buy your stuff. Meet Gar, a business owner that has this exact problem. His marketing sucks, his content sucks, his business, though, is pretty good. And that's the sad part. Most of us have good businesses. We just have crap marketing. Over the next several minutes, I dive into Gar's marketing and I start fixing things bit by bit. And if you pay attention to this video, you could take away several things you could fix for your current or future business as well. And I give Gar a brand new pitch he can use to sell his offer to the market. Let's dive in.
My name is Gar Russell. I'm from Okeechobee, Florida, and I am here to get my business roasted.
All right, Gar, fellow Floridian, what is your business? What do you do?
So we have an RV rental management franchise offering.
You have a franchise for RV management. So you teach people, or you provide the resources for people to go into an RV park and be the management company and take a fee to manage it for the RV park. Is that correct?
Just about. We take people's RVs into possession and we rent them out on their behalf. So we're like a property management company for RVs.
So run me through that. I just want to understand. That's interesting. So you said you take possession of the RV?
Yeah, so basically the RV owner is going to give us the RV. We're going to move it to our facility and we're going to rent the RV out on their behalf, and passive income for them. We do all the boots on the ground work.
And you have a company that does this. You actually rent out the RVs. You're a management company.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we have 26 locations around the country.
Are you trying to get help growing that business, or is the franchise business something new?
No, we've been running the franchise model for about 3 years now. And we're always looking for ways to get our offer out, to different audiences.
And so who is your audience? Who are you selling to? RV owners?
So we're looking for entrepreneurs that are looking for their next adventure.
RV owners, or do you convince people to buy RVs?
Our franchisees are working with RV owners. So instead of buying RVs, we're taking people's RVs that are sitting around doing nothing and we're putting them to work.
So somebody buys your franchise package from you to teach them how to do it and give them the resources, and then they go out and find RV owners and rent out their RVs, correct?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And do they have locations that they do this? Do they use your location?
Yeah, they have locations. Typically, they'll start right out of a storage facility. So It's a real low overhead opportunity for them. They just partner with the storage facility and start to group the RVs in that.
So in like 30 seconds, I'm an entrepreneur. I got money, right? So in 30 seconds, pitch me your offer.
Okay. So yeah, if you're an entrepreneur, you probably know that most successful entrepreneurs, like the 1% wealthy, they make their money off real estate. So what we do is we take that and we turn it into real estate. So property management companies typically charge a 10 to 15% fee. In the real estate industry, you're making 40 to 50% on other people's assets.
Interesting. All right. How much are you making per month with this business?
Revenue, we're bringing in probably a couple $100,000 per month.
What does the average franchisee owner make?
The average franchisee owner can pull in about 6 figures net per year, depending on, the location as far as weather.
So like 10-ish grand a month?
Yep.
And it's somewhat passive?
Yeah, if you know how to manage people, yeah.
How do you make money from the franchisee owner? Do they have a franchise fee, or how does that work?
Yeah, so we charge a $50,000 franchise fee to sign up, and then we collect a royalty fee off the revenue.
How much is the royalty?
The royalty fee right now is currently 9% off the nightly rental revenue.
So this is sort of like a Airbnb for RVs, and you are teaching them how to do it, providing them with the signage, location, like all that, like a normal franchise. Am I in the ballpark?
Yeah, we give them everything they need.
Okay, but it is kind of like the Airbnb model for, well, not Uber, but like an Airbnb model, but for RVs.
Yeah, basically it's taking people's personal asset, their RV, and renting it out. And we're the management piece.
It's something I would consider doing myself, but not for 10 grand a month. I would want to make more. I don't do anything that doesn't make at least 50,000 a month. So is it possible to make 50 grand a month with that?
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, most of our locations, it's owner, operator, husband, wife teams, and that's kind of how they've fallen into that range.
Let me rephrase that. If I don't want to do jack squat and I just want to hire somebody to do it, can I make 50 grand a month?
You most definitely can. Yeah.
Why would I find a person that owns an RV and rent it out, and I imagine take a percentage when I could just buy the RV myself and do the same thing and take more?
Well, the reason is you've added a bunch of overhead to your business. You've got your payment, you've got your insurance, you've got your repairs, you've got your storage, you've got your tags and title.
Does that not work out to more money even if I have that?
No, and the biggest thing that you have is you have a depreciating asset. So it's not like regular real estate where the value goes up. You have a depreciating asset. So now 3 years from now, you have an RV with a bunch of miles on it that unless you have a good exit strategy.
So the RV owner is the one getting screwed here. You guys are like lawyers. Like you make all the money. And is that what I'm hearing?
Well, honestly, the deal with it is there's over 11 million RVs sitting around doing nothing. Like the RV, especially during COVID, everybody went and bought an RV. Now you can go to Mexico again, so everybody's traveling again. So people are stuck with these RVs. They put little money down. They have these payments. So what we do is we say, hey, put it in our program for 1 to 2 years, make a bunch of money, pay your principal down, and then sell it. We do have a couple investors that work with us and purchase RVs, but they have really good exit strategies. They're really good with their numbers. They know how much mileage to put on. They know how much wear and tear. They know when to exit. But the average RV owner, which if you look at like our main competition, which was a company like Road Bear or Almonte, which they have locations all around the country, they're literally buying 300 to 400 RVs per year, specific builds from the factories. They know their numbers. They know when to exit. So there is a way to do it, but you have to have several more pieces in place to do it. You have to have a retail front, to market these RVs when they're used to sell them.
So when you're a franchisee owner, you have to have a physical location to do this.
You have to have an area to group the RVs, but typically we just partner with storage facilities. So they don't have to physically have a brick and mortar space.
And then the customers that rent them just go pick them up?
They just go pick them up from the storage facilities, or we deliver them.
What's your biggest problem with growing this business? You're making a couple $100,000 a month. Why aren't you making $400,000 a month? What's your biggest problem?
So our biggest problem right now is just getting in front of new audiences. I pretty much built this business through like peer-to-peer Facebook groups, for other people that are renting their RVs out. And that's how we've added a bunch of our locations and built our brand and, generated the revenue to be able to pay to become a franchise. Now I need to get in front of other audiences, other entrepreneurs.
Are you doing any marketing?
We are doing some marketing. We're not doing much paid marketing. We've realized every time we've done that, we're basically just throwing money out the window as far as
you probably suck at it. That's why. If you were good at it, you wouldn't. You'd be making money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. We don't. So we put a lot of our energy into, we're getting on podcasts. I wrote a book that just got published, and that's been good for us. We added 9 new franchises last month.
Are you running So what's the book called? What's the name of the book?
It's called My Real Estate Story.
What's the subtitle?
Let me see here.
You don't know the subtitle of your own book? Bro.
I know. It's funny. We were so busy with last month. It's My Real Estate Story, from lawnmowers to RVs, my entrepreneurial journey filled with faith, failures, and fun times.
How we make 6 figures renting out other people's RVs.
Our webinar does say that.
So you have a webinar. That's new information. So do you get people to a webinar? Because essentially what I'm hearing here is that like you might have a franchise, but essentially this is biz op. That's what this is. Like, hey, are you a person that wants to make 6 figures a year with this business model? Insert business model here. Isn't it great to make money? Isn't it great to be rich? Blah, 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 by myself. Like, that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
Do you have an Instagram? Do you have a website? Do you have all that?
Yeah, we do have quite a bit of different funnels out there as far as if somebody finds us.
All right, where can we find it? I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to bring up your website. But right now, while I'm bringing it up, explain to me your why. Why do you have this business? Why are you so passionate about it besides just making money?
Yeah, so my why has always been to free time to be with my wife and kids. We've traveled the country in an RV for the last 5 years. We homeschool our kids. So everything I've always done in the business world, it's kind of like you just said. How does this make money for me so I can live my life and have fun? This venture started when I bought my wife an RV for our 10-year wedding anniversary. It's the middle of summer. She was pregnant and miserable. And she said, all right, I'm going home. And I thought she was going home to get something. No, she was going home because she didn't want to be in a camper, pregnant and hot. And I thought, well, crap, now I got this stinking RV and a payment. The heck am I going to do with it? So, the entrepreneurial brain kicked in. I thought, I'm going to rent this puppy out, and the rest is history.
How often do you tell that story?
Quite a bit.
Okay, good. So you tell it in your webinar, your sales presentations, etc.
Yeah.
I need more dumb people on here. That I can't be mean to you.
Well, you can ask me about, my money and stuff, which I feel like I've done a horrible job with that.
All right, you've done a horrible job with money. All right, good. Let's get to that in a moment.
I'll give you some ammo, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I haven't seen your website yet, and usually that's when it pops off. All right. So what's your website?
FiresideRVRentalFranchise.com.
Starting an RV rental business is easier than ever. Stop dreaming and start earning with the Fireside RV Rental Franchise opportunity. You don't have to own an RV to make money. Now you can rent out other people's RVs and cash in. Are you split testing this?
No, we're not.
Yeah, I would split test it with like how to make full-time living renting out other people's unused RVs. So if I hit learn more.
Yep. How to add an additional source of revenue to your existing RV repair business using the clients that you are.
Whoa. That just said wait, let me bring that back. Hold on.
How to add an additional source of revenue to your existing RV repair business.
How to add an existing RV repair business?
Is what this just said?
Yes.
Oh, this must have the wrong video in it. This is our funnel that we have for RV repair businesses.
Bro, I just went to your website and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can make money starting a business renting out other people's RVs. Let me click to learn more. And then your existing RV repair. Wait a minute. Well, that's not me. Bye. Okay. So maybe that's part of the reason why you're not making more money.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I see here. So you have on this page, you have multiple offers. Oh, wow. There's multiple offers here. Oh, that's not good. You need to have one offer, dude. There's too much on here. All right, now let me click on the top one. Okay, here we go. All right. Ready to leave your 9-to-5 grind and take back your future. Discover the 3 secrets to launching and scaling an RV business with no RVs and 0 experience. I like the other make money renting other people's RVs because it's just a little simpler. Let me see.
Okay. Hey y'all, it's Gar Russell here, founder of Fireside RV Rental. Hey, I'm glad you found us. I just want to let you know that you did not find us on mistake. We are looking for certain people in certain areas that meet certain criteria, and that's you. We are so excited to present the RV rental management franchise opportunity. This is a booming industry. The RV rental management industry is so ground floor.
Okay, so you're just kind of rambling on. Are you an aspiring entrepreneur? You know what? I'll give you the pitch in a second. Let me watch this. But the pitch is you're just kind of all over the place. Oh, this is so great, right? Instead of explaining to them what's in it for them, you're just like, oh, the industry is exploding and this and that. Like I want to be hooked on like, what am I doing here? You know, like why am I doing this? You know what I mean? So I can then get to the next stage. I can get to the next page. I can get to the next step. All right. And then let me just read this copy here. Here's just a fraction of what you'll learn on the webinar. The OPRV method and how it can help you quickly scale your business. I don't know what that is. And I don't have a business. I'm just an aspiring entrepreneur, right? The systems you need to operate your business efficiently. What business? Discover how documentation can save you thousands in your business. Ooh, that sounds complicated. Having a strong branch can boost your business. What is a strong branch? What does that even mean? That doesn't mean anything. That's gibberish. Overcoming overwhelm and analysis paralysis when launching your business. That sounds hard. How to launch your RV rental business in just 30 days. Terrible copy, okay? Or how to make money off of other people's unused RVs. How you can make money by renting someone else's RV out, sort of like Airbnb for RVs. Why this new industry is exploding just like Airbnb did when it first came out. Why you don't need a physical location when you're just getting started. How to find RV owners that are willing to give you their RV to rent out so you can make money. Why you don't need to buy an RV or have any expenses, blah, blah, blah. Like normal people talk. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like this is too complicated. It's like too much technobabble. So, and then in the video, I would say, are you an aspiring entrepreneur that would love to make additional income without having a ton of additional expense or liability. Right now, the RV rental business is booming. Just like Airbnb boomed when it first came out, people right now are paying a lot of money to rent RVs by the night, and it's a very lucrative business. But here's the problem. If you don't have an RV, how do you make money? Do you really only want to make a little bit of money? Or would you like to be able to rent out, say, 10 RVs, make money from all of them, and, I don't know, not have to own any of the RVs, not have to maintenance them, not have to make a payment on them, not have to have title and government fees for any of them? Well, that is what the RV arbitrage industry is all about. In this webinar, I'm going to show you how you can find RV owners who have an RV that they never use. You can take possession of it or take control of it as a property management company for RVs, rent that RV out to other people so they can go enjoy their vacation. When that person pays you for the rental, you take a percentage for simply brokering and managing the deal, and you give the rest to the RV owner. And you didn't actually have to buy the RV. You didn't have to invest in the RV or deal with any of that stuff. All you're really doing is connecting two people and allowing one to rent out another's RV, and you take a cut for that. It's that simple, and it's that easy. If you'd like to learn how this works and why people are raking in the cash with this RV arbitrage system, click the link below and watch the training, something like that.
I'm too immersed in it to, I think.
Yeah, you're thinking about, oh, the industry is great. And I went to this conference last week and this wheel was 18 inches. Like, nobody gives a you know.
Yeah.
Do you have socials?
Yeah.
Where do you do most of your promoting? What social channel?
Most of our promoting is done in Facebook groups.
For people not in a Facebook group, how do they know who you are?
What we've been focusing on lately, the last 3-4 months, have been podcasts, is getting on other people's podcasts.
Okay. So other people's audience, but you're not building your own audience, right?
Yeah, we do have a YouTube channel.
What's your YouTube channel?
I think if you just search Fireside RV Rental.
All right, so right off the bat, Fireside Chats with Gar Russell. Who's Gar Russell? Nobody cares. Why do I care? Founder and CVO. So this should be like, I do this on my channel, right? Like if you look at my channel here, not that I'm like this, I'm not Mr. Beast or anything, but if you look at this, I roast business owners every week. Simple. You go to the channel, you know what it's about. I roast business owners every week. I don't know what this is about, nor do I care, right? So let's look at the videos, all right? So let's see. October 24th, 2003. What an amazing video title. That's an amazing video title. It's so descriptive. I really want to watch October 4th, 2023.
No, I'm looking for it. I don't see it on here.
Go to your channel.
Oh, there it is. I see it. Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Yeah. I know why I did it, but we need to fix it.
It's 3 weeks ago, bro.
Yeah.
All right, navigating RV rental management with Gar Russell and Stacey Matt. RV for the taking. Is this the one about general entrepreneurial success?
I don't know, because Stacey, that's in that third video. She does our marketing. She just started separating the channel, so I don't know what she did with what yet.
She does your marketing?
She literally started on that this week.
So you don't know what's going on? I
don't know.
Okay. RV for the taking. Your road to financial freedom. Avoid these fatal mistakes that can ruin your RV rental business. So are these people, is your audience people that already have an RV rental business?
No, most of our audience right now is people, they're renting their RV out, just their single RV, and we're trying to share with them the opportunity to turn it into a business.
Well, nobody's watching your videos, bro. Because they're just expert tips. Why don't you do a video like how we make $10,000 a month with this new real estate model? How we make 6 figures renting out other people's RVs? How to turn an RV into a 6-figure business, parentheses, even if you don't own it. How I became a millionaire by renting out other people's RVs. Stuff like that. Not social media strategies for boosting your RV rental business. The ultimate guide to earning 5-star RV rental reviews that has 10 views and was published 3 months ago. Secrets to a successful RV rental walkthrough. Like, this is way too specific and niche. And if your audience is people that you want to buy a franchise, like, this is just all like nerdy, like content. Like, it should be like, I became a millionaire from renting out other people's stuff. That's a great video title.
Yeah, that is great.
6-figure passive income with other people's stuff. Like, just keep making the same video and talk differently about it. You know, like, this is just too nerdy. Cornerstones of success with fireside RV rental. Like, what is that? Like, inside the thriving RV rental industry, like, what is this? Is this like the stuff the Discovery Channel wouldn't buy? And so they gave it to like that startup that's trying to be Netflix that you can only watch on airplanes? Like, what is this? Like, let's take a look at your most popular video with 606 views. Oh my goodness, amazing. Not great, but what is it? Start an RV rental business without owning an RV, right? Next most popular one, earn money sharing your camper. You got to stop talking about the RV rental business and you got to start talking more about making money without owning your own stuff, making money with this new amazing model. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a 30-day plan, but before I do that, what questions do you have?
Honestly, I don't have any. It's great feedback, and I need to pull it back. I'm very granular. I need to go to a 10,000-foot overview of the benefits.
Here's what I would recommend you do. You want to understand how people think? Go find somebody, just somebody looking for business opportunity, a normal schmo. Have lunch with them and tell them about what you do and listen to all their questions and all the things that they're thinking. And start making videos with that person in mind. When you make videos and content, think about that person that you had lunch with and think about talking to them. Like, I met John the other day, who doesn't know jack about this. I want to make a video and I want to send it to John. What video should I make? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And start doing more of that with your content, all that stuff. Start getting on podcasts about entrepreneurship and making money and not just about like RV rental. Because it is a wider offer. Like, you don't have to be in the like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be in the RV rental business. You're trying to get people into it, right?
Yep.
So there's that. You don't do any Facebook traffic, anything like that? You tried it?
We had it on for a little bit and then we turned it off.
Now we
don't have any paid advertising going on.
How many clients do you have?
We have 26 franchisees.
Have you called up every franchisee owner and said, hey, do you know someone who maybe like a friend out of town or something, an out of town friend, because you don't want them to be competing, but do you know somebody who lives out of town that would be interested in getting into this business?
I haven't called up them and asked them that, no.
I'll give you $5,000 if you refer someone to us and they join the program. Pick up the phone, call everybody and say, hey, we're looking to expand our business. We really feel that if we had more locations, we could provide even greater services to you so you can make more money. Frame it as a benefit to them. And then say, right now we have a special. Anybody who refers somebody to us and they end up starting a franchise, we're giving $5,000 to. So my question to you is this. Do you have any friends that live out of state? Because we wouldn't want anybody to compete with you. Do you have any friends that live out of state that you think would be interested in making the kind of money you're making doing this? Oh, John Smith? Okay. When do you think you could talk to John Smith? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can immediately get more revenue through referrals. And then you do the same thing with them. And then on your socials, start talking about wider content, not so techie. Okay. How I became a millionaire, because if you make 200 grand a month, I imagine you technically on paper are a millionaire, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
How I became a millionaire renting out other people's stuff.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Okay.
Now that does bring up a question. How do we find these other podcasts? Like, is there a central location for?
You find somebody who gets on a lot of podcasts, entrepreneurial podcasts. You go look at all the podcasts they've been on. You email those podcasts and you say, hey, I saw so-and-so's episode. I really loved it. And I thought that I could bring a lot to your show by teaching your audience how I became a millionaire renting out other people's stuff. In my case, renting out other people's RVs. If this sounds like something that your audience would be interested in, that's a really cool, they're always like, it's not that hard to get on podcast, but it's a lot easier when you have something unique that they don't hear every day. And this is something that people don't hear about every day.
Yeah, true. Okay.
All right, brother. Email me back in 30 days and tell me how it went. All right?
Okay, will do. Thank you.